it's Paul from Karis Pen Co, and I'm here to do a quick look video on the latest Decograph that we are releasing. This is not technically in the special edition series, so it doesn't have the 18.0 designator. It doesn't have the designator on it because it's a little bit larger batch and it's done differently. So it doesn't fall within that, but it is still a small batch, and it is relatively limited. It's just that we might return to this one in a later time in some way, shape, or form. And the material itself doesn't really. It can be laser etched. We just didn't really want to do it on this one, so I'll talk to you guys a little bit about the pen itself and give you guys the particulars on it. It's actually one of my favorite designs that we've done. So it's the pen is the Decograph in all black, and the material that we've used is Delrin, which is a polymer. It's polyoxymethylene is the technical term. Delrin is actually DuPont's trade name for this product, but a lot of other people produce it. It's a polymer that was invented in the late 50s, early 60s. It's a relatively robust polymer. It's just it lends itself to writing instruments really well because it feels a little bit more robust, and it actually is a little bit more robust, actually quite a bit more robust than most plastics that you find in other pens. Not as robust as aluminum or other metal, but still a relatively durable material. I'll post a link down below so you can get some information on Delrin, or if you followed us and watched some of our Q&A videos, I actually answer some questions on Delrin, I believe in either Q&A 3 or Q&A 4, and you can refer to those to see those questions specifically. One of the things that we've done differently besides the Delrin on this is we have black anodized all of the furniture. So this is a completely black look on this one that we went to. We're affectionately, we've called this one the Decograph U-2. If you're familiar with the spy plane, the U-2 spy plane, it is still in service, but it was actually started right around the same. It was brought into, they did all the R&D and developed it and started using it around the same time that Delrin was invented. It doesn't have Delrin in it, but it is a very unique spy plane in that it is a glider, but with jet propulsion assistance, and it's for extreme high flight. It has really precise handling and steering mechanisms, and then also extremely high tech, even for, like, they've updated and they still use it today. NASA even uses it now. Camera equipment on it. So at the time it was very unique, and like I said, they're still in service today. It's one of the kind of the coolest spy planes out there. Some of the information on it is really kind of terrifying to read some of the stuff, because there was a 12-mile speed limit that they had to stay within. Otherwise, the pilot the plane would stall and they wouldn't be able to restart it, or it could shake apart in flight if they went too fast. So there's some really cool information. One of the reasons we picked that is just because it's stealth technology. We didn't want to specifically call it the stealth version. That's been done a lot. So, and we like to refer to specific things that, you know, at the time it was an all aluminum with titanium special pods on the wings. So they were using different technologies that were relatively advanced for the type of plane that it was. And this is kind of not super advanced for the technology for a pen, but it is relatively, you're not going to find a lot of Delrin pens out there, fountain pens specifically. So a really cool option here. One of the things that I really like about Delrin a lot, we've tumbled this one to give it that nice, like, soft stealth look to it. And it's really soft in the hand, and it actually, it is really reminiscent to me of ebonite. It's kind of the same. It warms to the touch. It's very much more inviting to use it than an acrylic or an ABS plastic. It feels a lot sturdier than those too. So, and we're gonna be releasing this one. The base price on this one is $130, so it's you know it's a little bit more inexpensive for us to produce with the Delrin. One of the reasons it's not cheaper than that is we did have a lot of anodizing that went into a lot of anodizing costs. Actually, we did go into this pen to get quality anodize on this, but $130 is cheaper than our regular Decographs. It's it's a great addition if you've been looking for like a nice blacked out, understated pen, but it's going to perform. You can eyedropper this one like you do the regular Delrin. There's nothing in here that's going to eyedroppering. It's not going to hurt it. Actually, I've tested Delrin eyedroppering, and it's actually even it's less porous than, and it doesn't stain as much as regular acrylic does. So it's an awesome pen. It's probably my favorite one in the series that we've done so far, just because of the way it feels and the way that it functions. And as always, you can do upgrades on the nibs with titanium or 14 karat gold. And the titanium one is in this right now, and it looks really awesome with a titanium nib in it. So it's a great, cool addition. We've got, I think we did between 75 and 100 of these, so it's a little bit of a larger batch, but they're not going to be around much longer, very long. And then, like I said, we may return to this at some point in time in the future, which is why it's not a strict limited edition. It's not a special edition. It's not one of the ones that we've marked. Delrin doesn't, you can laser etch it, but it just doesn't look as clean. And we really wanted to leave it just really sleek, really clean looking. So it's the first one that we've done where it's all one color, and it just, really, kind of pops and just comes together in a different way. So if you want to purchase this, hit the link down below. It is coming in the next couple days. So by the time this posts, you'll be able to actually click on the link that's in the description and go right to that site and purchase it. And really looking forward to getting these into your guys' hands. And as always, this is going to ship in our custom Decograph capsule with the K-Shield logo on it. It'll come with the regular converter and the cartridges and everything like that. So if you're interested in this, if you have some feedback on it, or any questions about it, or potential questions of what we're going to be doing with the Decograph or the Signature Pen series, you can comment down below with that. Or if you have some specific questions about Delrin and they didn't get answered in the Q&A video, which I'll go ahead and link that down below as well. You can kind of go and hit that up. But if you have other questions specific to this pen or the material or something like that, you can post those down below and we'll get back to you. Please subscribe to our channel. Share these videos, with any of your friends on any of your social media. We really like to see you guys share this stuff and get it out there. Please do that. We love having people, new people find us, and one of the ways that where that happens frequently is that they'll respond, hey, yeah, one of my friends, shared his pen collection on Instagram or shared it on Facebook, and I saw one of your pens and it was really cool. So please do that. It gives us the opportunity to have a job and sell pens and do more videos, and it's just kind of cool for us when we do see the shares. And they pop up in our, in the Instagram feed when somebody else shares it. It's like, oh, cool. People are actually getting the word out there. You're a big part of our marketing process, and we really appreciate that. So this one, like I said, guys, is the latest. The Decograph U-2 is the latest in the Decograph line. And we'll have them available as long as we have them in stock. But we did sell quite a few of these to the Pen Club already. The Pen Club members had access to this for about a week, and we did sell through quite a lot of them. But we still do have a decent number of them left. $130, guys. You can click the link down below to purchase it. And in the future, we will make sure to post these videos up. But this is actually being posted up, right when we release it. But you'll get the news. And our next Decograph release for this year is going to be a really big one. It's another custom that we've kind of curated, and we put a lot of time into it. I'm actually really looking forward to it, and you'll see a sneak peek of that coming in the next couple of weeks once we get back the last pieces that we've sent out to have some worked on them. So stay tuned. If you want to know all this stuff about it, definitely subscribe, because we're doing an extremely low number of that pen just because the material that we got was very exclusive material. It was in a small amount, so you will want, if you're a fan of the Decograph or you're a fan of high-end, like really nice fountain pens, this is going to be like one of the nicest ones that we've produced so far. So stay tuned for the next Decograph release after this. It's coming shortly. We'll have a sneak peek in the next couple of weeks. But if nothing else, guys, like I said, subscribe to us, like the video, click the link down below to purchase, and we will talk to you soon.